In today's video, we're going to go through a recent setup. It was about a week ago in the chart of Google. Okay, this is the daily chart of Google. But then I want to talk about taking it from one decision to the next. First, let's go over what the setup was. So in Google, and I did put out an alert in the service that we had a royal sell setup here at this 161.81 to 162.36 area. Now it came just from two price relationships. One of them was from this high to low, there was a 618 retracement at 161.81. There was also a symmetry projection by taking this low to this high. Now you can see this low to this high. I clicked on this low, clicked on this high. It tells you that the swing was $21.83, which is kind of similar to this one at $21.19. Okay, not equal, but similar. But this is what made up the setup. Okay, now the actual high in this case was made at 161.72, which was not a perfect hit, but it was extremely close and absolutely close enough to look at this for a trade. So the actual high was made at 161.72, just slightly underneath this 161.81. But we essentially hit this resistance, held that resistance, did see sell triggers against it, both on a 15-minute and a 30-minute chart. And so far the market has traded down, it looks like $15.62. But what do you have to look at next? Well, typically, a setup like this, if it's going to play out fully, follow the path of least resistance, which is, this general pattern of lower lows and lower highs, we're typically going to look for a 1272 extension as a target. And that would come in at 134.77. But you still have to watch all the other information that the market gives you. And there's a reason for it. Well, I'm going to show you an example. Before we would get to this as a potential downside target, there's also another decision on the way down. Okay, and it comes from the fact that we have a 100% projection of this prior high to low, and that comes in at 143, it looks like 84 area. My glasses are not very good right here. And then there's also a 786 low to high, 786, that comes in at 145.06. So it looks like it's 143.84 to 145.06. So that's potential support on the way down. I have no idea if it's going to hold or not. I mean, if it is going to play out in the path of least resistance, then we should see lower prices and we should break through it. But that doesn't mean it's going to. And it is a decision, and it's one you should be aware of on the way down. So if you took a short and, it's working so far, what are the things that you should do now that we're moving towards this support? You should ratchet down stops on any shorts, just in case this support has any value. Now, there's one other thing that you want to look at, and this comes from timing factors. I'm using the histogram from the Dynamic Trader that was created by my mentor, Robert Miner. And here I'm basically identifying the key highs and lows I want to use for the timing analysis. And then I'm going from this last high for the next possible low. So let's see, I'm going to go to reports, dynamic time projection, make a new report. And then, I'm going to go to where we currently are in time, basically today, the 21st. And then I'm going to hit table and histogram. And you can see that over here, the highest scoring dates are really the 22nd through the 24th. You've got 73 points here, 106 points here, 73 points. So these are the highest scoring dates for a possible low. So not only do we have some support that could get the market to bounce, we also have some timing factors. So I just hit save histogram below the chart. Then I'm going to say low, and it's going to be 422 to 24 for Google. And that is the second reason why you want to ratchet down stops if you are short Google. Okay, the timing and the price. Now, hey, if we just blow through it and the timing doesn't kick in, then yes, we should head towards these targets. But you do want to be aware of the other possibilities. Okay, if you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. And I'll try and do probably 2 to 3 videos like this week. Hope it helps.